We have a new program in Diamond Dynasty this year to start off MLB The Show 22, and it is the Faces of the Franchise program. Now, we thought we were going to be getting the first inning program. We thought we were getting Team Affinity, but it looks like that is all blended into this Faces of the Franchise program. It's not as easy to do as last year's game, so in this video, what we're going to be doing, we are going to be talking about the fastest way to finish the Faces of the Franchise program and get some of those great cards like Mike Trout, Francisco Lindor, Sean Murphy. A lot of great cards in this program. So if you're excited for this one, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it, and make sure to follow me on Twitch. We're going to be doing streams starting on Sunday all week for MLB The Show 22. The year is here. MLB The Show 22 is here, but I hope you all enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so high, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Red button beaming.
All right, so we are going to talk about the fastest way to finish this Faces of the Franchise program, Team Affinity, first inning program, whatever you want to call it. And there's definitely a lot of adjustments than it was from the first inning program and Team Affinity last year. So let's talk about that really quickly. They basically combined both programs, the first inning and Team Affinity, into this Faces of the Franchise program. It's on an XP reward path. No longer the tier points in Team Affinity from last year to get these cards. And there's no bosses in the first inning in the Faces of the Franchise program. Unless you want to count all of the Team Affinity cards, I guess these are the first inning program bosses for MLB The Show 22, the Faces of the Franchise cards. Now, there are a ton of Faces of the Franchise cards that you can earn in this XP reward path that we're going to talk about in a second. We have cards like Mike Trout, Sean Murphy, which is actually a very, very good card. Definitely recommend trying him out. He looks amazing. We have guys like Ronald Acuna Jr. as well, but there's definitely some changes. It's not going to be as easy as getting Team Affinity done and the first inning program done last year. So you're going to have to do a lot more grinding right off the bat. I'm going to tell you that there's going to be a lot more plan that you're going to have to do to get these done. You're not going to be able to rely on doing the showdown a few times for Team Affinity, getting whichever cards you want. You're going to have to grind the game, and you're going to have to play a bunch of different game modes if you want to be able to complete this reward path as soon as possible, because the ways you can complete this Faces of the Franchise program, you have gameplay XP, that's just playing the game like I said. You have daily moments, and I don't like the fact that they put daily moments into these Faces of the Franchise program, and I guess the programs going forward. I like daily moments as its own thing. There's no more Tops Now moments. I think MLB The Show lost the rights to Tops Now anyway, so we kind of expected that, but they should have made an alternative with daily moments, another type of tier reward path where we could actually earn some daily moment rewards every single month. I always like the daily moments program. Some of the cards weren't the best, but it's always some extra content, and again, that's the only thing I don't like, that they took away the first inning program and they took away daily moments. I wish they just made us 3 different programs and did Team Affinity this way as well, but it is what it is. But I actually don't think daily moments are really worth it anymore. For 1,000 XP, you have to strike out 6 batters with OHTANI. Don't give up 3 runs. I honestly don't think it's worth it for just 1,000 XP, unless the daily moments are going to gain more XP from doing them down the road. Similar to the daily moments, we have the featured program moments, and these are basically the same exact thing as the daily moments. Instead of just doing them once a day, there's a ton of them for you to go ahead and do if you want to. Now, they are pretty simple, like tally 6 total bases with Andrew Benintendi, pitch a few innings with Casey Mize, but again, I don't think it's worth the reward. For 500 XP, I might as well go play a Battle Royale game, go play a Ranked Seasons game online, play a Conquest game, and get XP from completing that game, get some of the Conquest done, the BR program, all that stuff, instead of just focusing on a moment that's only going to get me 500 XP, which honestly isn't much in this program. So I honestly would stay away from the daily moments, stay away from the featured program moments. And then we have week 1 legend and flashback missions. These are a little bit more, at least the first one was. After that, it's 500 each, but again, this is getting parallel XP with certain cards. I just think it's too limited. I'm never going to use this breakout Jake Lamb. I'm just going to be completely honest. So I'm not going to go out of my way to use this card for 500 XP. And I apologize if I'm sounding pretty negative right now. That's not where I want to go with this. I just want to talk about the changes that they did make, and I feel like some of these things where you're actually trying to complete this program are just not worth it. I'm going to get to the things that I think are worth it in a second, but I do know I sound a little bit negative right now, but I promise that's not my intention. I'm super excited about MLB The Show 22, and again, this program looks awesome. It's going to give us a chance to use a lot of different players. People are going to have different teams, which I really like, because last year you were able to get any single Team Affinity card that you wanted whenever you wanted it. Super easy. So everybody was using the meta cards. Everybody was using the best cards they could possibly find in Team Affinity. So this year it's going to be more of a grind to get them. You might not get lucky in the pack and get Mike Trout in the AL West, let's say, so you're going to have to go on the market and actually buy it. Some people might not want to do that. So there's going to be a bunch of different teams in online play, and I'm really excited about that. I just think the XP reward paths so far are just not worth it for the daily moments, program moments, and missions. I just think they're pretty useless useless. I don't think there's any point of doing them because the reward is not worth the time you're going to put into those things. Next, we actually have some stuff that will get you a decent amount of XP and are worth doing if you can wind up doing them. So we have collections, and these are going to be updated regularly, which were updated in the first inning program, all the inning programs in MLB The Show 21. Whenever they drop a new player program, and the only one we have out right now in MLB The Show 22 is the Babe Ruth player program. You're going to be able to collect this card once you earn them in the player program and earn XP for it. For 10,000 XP, this is actually something that's going to be worth your while, in my opinion, especially if you're going to be running no money spent. You're going to go out and get this Babe Ruth anyway for your team for the first week of the game, so you might as well lock him into the collection and get yourself 10,000 XP. And these will update regularly as they drop more player programs into the game. But let's go take a look at how quickly you can do this Babe Ruth program. So you're going to need 40 points in this tier system to get this free Babe Ruth, and along the way you're going to get some packs as well. So you're going to have an opportunity to pull some of these high live series cards, which could help you make some stubs very quickly in Diamond Dynasty. You pull a Trout, you're going to be chilling in the game. So that is the goal. But now let's take a look at what you actually have to do to get this Babe Ruth. So you have missions, moments, collections, and exchanges. And one thing right off the bat I noticed, they definitely lowered the moments rewards. You used to get like 4 points every single moment. Now you're getting 2. Some of them are 4 still, and you're going to see a 5 here too. But you're going to have to play a full game for this Babe Ruth one. That one's definitely not worth it. You would want to do the ones that are probably 2 to 4 points that aren't too long. Tally 1 hit, pitch 2 innings. That's not too bad. So these 4 missions right here are going to get you, or moments I should say, are going to get you about 10 points, which isn't bad. So if you can collect some stadiums, equipments, unlockables, bat skins, that's going to earn you 3 points right off the bat. And I actually think I have enough for most of these to do. Let's see if we can do equipment. We're going to auto select. We're going to lock those in. There's 3 points for the Babe Ruth program. Now let's take a look at stadiums. Do I have enough stadiums? It looks like I do. That's going to get me another 3 points right there. Super easy. Let's move on to unlockables. We have 5 more, so that's going to give me 9 points right away, and I haven't even played a game yet. And then bat skins, all I need is 1, and do we have 1 bat skin? And we have 1 bat skin. So I'm going to get myself 12 points just like that. We have a pack, and let's open it. Why not? We're on day 1 of MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty, so we might as well open this pack. And we got 3. You guys are getting a mini pack opening right now. We pull a sick diamond. I don't even know what I would do. Let's go. Last pack. Can't get it for the video, so no diamonds in this one. But make sure to check out my pack opening video that I dropped a few hours ago. That was really good. Pulled a ton of great diamond players in that. But back to the Babe Ruth program. Sorry for that little sidetrack right there. But now I already have 12 points in this program, and I haven't even played a game. You can do exchanges, but that's not worth it for 1 point in my opinion. Like I said, you can get 10 points in these moments, and then you have some missions as well, which shouldn't take too long. You get 5 strikeouts with any pitchers in Diamond Dynasty, 1 home run with any players in Diamond Dynasty. Whenever you see these things where you can play versus CPU and you need to get extra base hits, home runs, strikeouts, innings pitched, all that stuff, go play a play versus CPU game. There is no reason to jump online. I'm going to show you guys what to do right now. Go into single player modes, play versus the CPU, and if you're doing a hitting mission, go up against the Colorado Rockies, play away. That way you're going to be at Coors Field. That's going to help you hit those home runs a lot easier, get those extra base hits, all those hitting things. Do them at Coors Field for anything in MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty where you can play versus the CPU. And then once you do that, that's going to get you that Babe Ruth card. You bring it back to the collection, lock it in. That's going to get you 10,000 XP, and you're going to earn XP along the way as you're doing the missions, as you're doing the moments and all that stuff. So I think this Babe Ruth is actually pretty worth it in my opinion. That's going to lead me to exchanges, and I talked about exchanges a little bit when we did the Babe Ruth program, when we were exchanging equipment, unlockables, all that stuff. But now we're actually going to be doing players, and don't exchange 95 overall Mike Trout for this. It is definitely not worth it. You want to go more towards the gold cards, the silver cards, something that isn't going to cost you too much on the marketplace, and you can sell and buy very quickly. So let's take this Lance McCullers for example, and he's worth about 7,600 exchange value. I need 150,000 to get that 10,000 XP for the Faces of the Franchise program. So this McCullers is not super expensive, about 1,200 buy now. Right now you can buy 20 of those for about 22k on the market, but there's definitely some options where you can actually go cheaper to get this 150,000 exchange value and get yourself a quick 10,000 XP in this program. I think that's worth it as well. Then we're going to talk about the Showdown. I honestly don't know too much about March to October, so in the comments down below, if March to October is the way to go, let us know in the comments down below. I'm eager to know if it's a good way to get some XP in this program. But I think the Showdown is also another good way to do it, because while you're playing the Showdown, if you guys are new, you're going to draft a team, you have to go through a couple missions, and then you're going to go through some bosses, and then eventually you're going to end up at the final boss. Once you beat that, you're going to get some stubs, you're also going to get some XP for beating this, and then you're also going to get the 15,000 XP when it comes to the Faces of the Franchise program. That goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the video, though. It's going to take a lot of grinding this year to get these XP reward pets done, in my opinion, way more than last year. So play every single possible mode that you can do, especially Showdown, Conquest, those offline modes where you can earn a ton of XP just playing the computer. Very simple. You earn some stub rewards, you earn some pack rewards. So the Showdown is worth it, in my opinion, for 15,000 stubs. The next thing I do want to take a look at, though, we're going to go over to Conquest. Like I was saying, I just mentioned Conquest, and Conquest is great for earning stubs, earning packs, all that good stuff, even earning some players. And as you're playing all these strongholds, there are so many MLB teams on this map. When you beat these computer strongholds, you're going to earn XP in the game. You're going to get hidden XP reward bonuses as you go along the map. So Conquest is a great way also to earn XP, and it is a bonus, I would say, for the XP reward path, that you could basically play every single game mode in Diamond Dynasty and earn XP to actually completing that Faces of the Franchise program. But a mode that actually gives you a good amount of XP for playing, and you don't even have to be good at the game, honestly, is Battle Royale. Now, Battle Royale is great, obviously, if you are good at the game and you can win some games, but you can also do some missions, and you're going to see about every other tier in the BR program, you're going to get 2,500 XP, and that's very, very useful. When you get to 40 points in the program, that's going to be 10,000 XP. When you get to 80 points in the program, that's going to be 20,000 XP. All of that stuff is going to add up. So the BR program is not only going to get you some good cards for your team, some flawless rewards that are going to sell for a lot on the marketplace, and some good packs. It's going to get you a lot of XP as well. And the same could be said with events. Events are basically the same thing as Battle Royale, except you don't draft the team randomly. You draft it based on the players you have in your inventory. You're going to earn XP from getting wins in events. Basically the same thing as Battle Royale. Every few tiers you're going to get 2,500 XP. So definitely go ahead and do some of these online modes like Battle Royale and events. You could earn some free cards, you can earn some packs, and you're going to earn XP going into this Faces of the Franchise program. So honestly, playing online does have its benefits this year. I wouldn't jump into rank, especially if your team is not up to it, because you're going to see a lot of God Squads in ranked seasons. It's going to be very sweaty, and honestly, the innings to XP ratio might not be worth it. Okay, everyone, that is going to do it for how to finish the Faces of the Franchise program as soon as possible. In the comments down below, let me know which Faces of the Franchise card are you going to be going for first in this program. And if you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Ton of MLB The Show 22 content coming out all throughout opening weekend, and make sure to follow me over on Twitch. Streams are starting on Sunday all week. But that's gonna do it for the video, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.